Good morning and a very warm welcome to Billy's Travels, and I hope you had a nice Christmas and a decent New Year. We are halfway through January, of course, now. I'm on board the steam packet flagship, the Manxman. I've had to go across to the UK unexpectedly, so we're making the most of it with Billy's Travels. I'm going to myself. This is the journey I'm taking today. As I'm going on foot or going by the train, which could be quite challenging. The challenge, of course, is to get from Douglas in the Isle of Man on the west coast off the west coast in the Irish Sea, of course, across to Hull via the train. I've never done it before. I've done it from Liverpool quite a few times, but it'll be good fun. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking. My name is Lawrence Campbell. It's my pleasure to welcome aboard this morning's sailing.
Excuse me while the captain's talking. We're all ready to go. I was hoping to get this done before he went on, but I'm upstairs in the Invincible lounge. Comfy seats. Comfy seats up here. You don't have to book them, there's plenty this time of year. I'll probably get back to you a bit later when he's finished on, a bit further on in the trip, and I'm doing a bit as the day goes on. It's finally gone, but there'll probably be the safety briefing now. Just see if I can spin you around for a wee bit. No, it's not having it. Yes, it is. This is the Invincible lounge. Like I say, it's on deck 8, right, the pointy and front end bit of the ship. Right, I'll catch you later on as it's the safety briefing. I'll catch you later on the train. Bye for now. Hello once again. Welcome back to Billy's Travels. The safety briefing's finished, so I can crack on with what I was going to say. Looking out towards the coast of Douglas, our house is about halfway along there. Probably a kilometre from the port. Whether I've mentioned before, we're heading over to Heysham, which is up near the lakes for those who don't know, and then I'm heading on the train to Lancaster, onwards to Leeds, and then eventually to Hull by about 6 o'clock this evening. It's just leaving the port, as you see now. Looking over that way is Onchan Head. There we go. During the week it goes to Heysham. This year it started to go to Liverpool, our new terminal in Liverpool by Everton's football ground. So it starts going there on the weekend, which is quite. It's better to go from Liverpool, especially on foot, with the trains and things like that. Heysham's a bit awkward to get to. Not so bad in a car, of course. But my good lady's coming over a week on Sunday in the car and joining me, and we'll be doing a bit of a tour in the motorhome. Here we go again. There's obviously restaurants on board, plenty of toilets, and dog cabins and dog lounges. It's a new ship, it's about 2 years old. There's all sorts of cabins as well, if you want. They're about 70 quid a chuck, I think, something like that. You can book seats up here in the Invincible lounge. I think they're about 15 quid each way or something like that. But generally there's plenty of room up here. So, right, I'll catch you a bit later on. Bye now. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We're just approaching Heysham. It's now 11:20. We left at about 8 o'clock, so 3.5 hours. Drives into Heysham, turns round, for want of a better word. Takes about a quarter of an hour, get it lashed up and start vacating the vessel. That's the first part of my journey done. A little bit about the Manxman, MV Manxman. It came into service in August of 23, if I do believe. It was built in South Korea, and the captain that brought it from South Korea was an Andy Atkinson Now when Andy joined the Steam Packet, he came to live with us for a year, and had the pleasure of meeting him again on my last trip on the Manxman. I bought a book about the Manxman, and it's got a daily log of his journey from South Korea round to Southampton, obviously through the Suez Canal and round the Med to Southampton, where it was fitted out. It's 133.5 metres long, it's 12,500 tonnes, passengers and crew approximately 950. I think there's 51 crew on the ship. It's quite a nice vessel really. It's a bit plush for coming paddling backwards and forwards to Heysham, but it also does Liverpool, like I've said before. It does Belfast, and also it goes down to Dublin now and again. We've had to have the harbour extended in the Isle of Man to make it fit, because it's a bit longer than the Ben McCree that served us well over the years. The Ben McCree this summer is going over to Larne to do work for Larne to Liverpool, I think it is, or Kinryan possibly. I'm not overly sure. So that's just a bit about the Manxman. Onward to here, of course, I'm on the train, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I'll take you with us and see how we get on. Bye for now. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention about the Manxman, it's not what they call a row, it's a row pack. So you have to come on and off out the back of it, more or less. So of course, as it comes into port, it has to spin round, the same at the other end in Douglas. As you can see there by the harbour walls, it's not very wide here, so and also it only just fits tip to toe to spin it round as well. It's but they have bow thrusters on these things, and it's quite movable really for the size of the vehicle or what it is. It's a shame the old pipeline there's still there, because it make entry a lot easier into Heysham. Accessible wise, Heysham, it's pretty good really. It's mainly dual carriageway all the way up to the M6 now, going north and south of course. Of course, Heysham is beyond Blackpool, and before you get to the lakes, 25 miles short of the lakes. We use it quite regularly in the summer with the motorhome going up to the lakes, of course, and it's handy to nip backwards and forwards home to sort things out at home and what have you. So there it is. There is a little train station here which takes you into Lancaster, which obviously I'm getting, but the train doesn't leave here till about 1:20, so I've just got to kick about for an hour or so once we get off, so there's no real rush at all. And then onwards from there,
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly be arriving on our berth.
Onto Leeds and then onto Hull. Right, that'll do for now. I'll catch you up en route. Bye for now. Good afternoon. It's now almost 1:20. The train's come at last, an hour and a half wait. It was a police checkpoint. First time I've seen that, stopping everybody, cars, passengers and everything, out of the Heysham port. As you see, I'm at the port now on the train, quite a few on the train going to Lancaster, and I've just looked, and I am going to Leeds via Skipton, I think it is, to Leeds, and then I change at Leeds for my onward journey. So we'll take you with us. See you in a bit. Bye now. Hello again. As you see, it's just 2:05. Made our way to Lancaster, of course. Platform 5.
Customer announcement, passengers, please.
I don't know what that was all about. It might have been me leaving my luggage. We've got 3/4 of an hour to wait now for the Leeds train, platform 5. So,
Customer announcement, passengers.
Good afternoon again. What time are we? 3:20. I had a 56-minute wait in Lancaster, and this train apparently comes across over the top, Carnforth to Skipton. We're at a place called Bentham next, and it goes to Clapham and Giggleswick, reading off the board Long Preston, Hellsfield, Gargrave, Skipton, Keighley and Bingley, and then eventually eventually Shipley and then on to Leeds, now estimated at 16:21 getting to Leeds. So, and then I've got a 17 minute, which is now being cut to 13 minutes to get to platform 9 for the whole train. So just a little bit of an update as to where we're going. All good fun. Bye for now. Good evening and welcome back to the channel. It's now 5:30. I'm on the Leeds train, only just. The trip across to from Lancaster to Leeds was delayed by 13 minutes, and had 17 minutes to get across Leeds station from platform 4A to platform 9D. But then the train was delayed for 7 minutes anyway, and it went from platform 11D, and it was absolutely packed. Seems to a lot of it commuters obviously at this time, getting off in the areas around Leeds, of course, and there's a kind gentleman who's just got off at South Milford, gave me his seat because I was absolutely on my knees after running through the station with bags and rucksacks and everything. Anyway, we're on the road to Hull. It's something like 9 minutes late now getting into Hull, but we'll catch you a bit later on in the week. Bye for now.